comes the shop talk. Here comes the shop talk. Here comes the shop talk. It's time for shop talk, and yeah, you know the deal. Chillin' with the smoke fellas, and yeah, we keep it real. Lucky Lefty, Ben, and KDL. Sit down for lady talk with smoke angels as well. Sit down and watch the shop talk. Sit down, here comes the shop talk. Go ahead, puff the cigars. If you ain't ready for us, come enjoy the shop talk.
Alright, ladies, so the last time we were together, we talked about who was the better cheater.
Women.
We already know that. Men wanted to argue something different, but we
Whatever.
all know.
They're not here. We here. Let's go.
So, let's keep going with the cheating thing. So, let's talk about it. We all been cheated on.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about, would you stay? We all done lived through it now. We've been, so let's do a hindsight thing. So I'm gonna start with you, Jason.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Cause
I'm listening.
would you stay?
No, I would have to back off from it and see if that person in our relationship at that time can recover from it. But I have to regain my trust in you, because if I opened up myself fully to you and I'm giving you me inside and out, and you decide to go cheat, obviously there's something you felt that I was lacking or that I wasn't doing, or whatever the case may be. I need to back off and see if you're worth fixing it with.
Okay. So Keisha, I'm gonna bounce to you. Is trust something that can actually be regained? Because she said, step back and see if I can regain my trust. Can you regain trust?
It depends on what you got out of the relationship. If it really wasn't that important to you, no, I'm walking.
Quick.
I'm walking. If it meant something to me, and if we could work through it, sure.
So
if you do it again, no.
I'm on paper.
So
Period.
So here's the question though. Can you stay, but the trust is never there again? So yes, we can make the decision for other reasons outside of trust to stay, but can trust actually be repaired? Can it be repaired? Can it be regained? Can you get to the point that you were beforehand in terms that he can move however you want to move, and it don't pop in your head about what they're doing?
Never. Never.
All
Why
right.
regain it?
No.
You have to move on from it. Why regain?
You can forgive, but you're never going to forget.
Yeah.
Right.
You're never going to forget.
Right.
Listen, I'm not Jesus, nor do I have Alzheimer's. I can't forgive or forget.
No, we're not
You have to forgive.
You have to
If you're
forgive.
going to move forward,
Right.
you're going to have to forgive.
You don't
So,
forget.
right.
You don't
Don't
forgive. And here's the thing. Why you want to go back? Because go back means you're accepting what was already there.
Well,
You're
would you
comfortable.
stay with that person?
Stay what? This ain't Tyree's song. What you mean? Stay like what?
So, Sandy, I'm gonna go to you. Do you think it's a difference on the amount of effort you need to put into forgiving somebody based on being married or based on being single? Do you think it's a difference? Does that make a difference?
You know, I think it's a difference when you're married, like I said, because you're invested. But on the other hand, you can be in a relationship 30 years. You can be in a marriage 30 years. So if you got an investment like that and he cheated, that's something you don't just throw away or walk away. If this is a guy just dated for a couple years, yeah, I could walk away from that.
So Don, I'm gonna bounce to you and say, then does it matter the length of time that you're in a relationship when it comes to the betrayal of the trust? and them cheating, does it matter the reason or how it was done, how many times it was done, or is it just once you do it, we gotta talk about it?
Once you do it, we gotta talk about it.
Okay.
Once, I don't give a damn if it was, if we're in a relationship and I'm invested mentally and emotionally, we gotta talk about it. Ain't no, okay, you cheated, I'm gonna let that slip. But go under the table and
No.
just let it
Right.
cover it up. Like it didn't happen and hoping it don't happen again. No, we gotta talk about it.
So this is why I'm a couple. I've been there. I've been there single. I've been there married. Trust never comes back.
No.
It's like balling up a piece of paper.
But why does it
I
have to
can-
come back?
Because for the relationship to function, if there's no trust, in my opinion, there's no nothing.
But
If
why
I
are
got
you
a
going
baby
back? That's the question I have for you. Why are you going back when you have
to
acknowledged?
move forward, my trust is different.
But the trust and the fact that you say you're going back, let's be clear on this.
For me to stay with him
You have to move forward.
is no moving forward. That's what I'm saying. I'm
You
calling
haven't
bull.
forgiven him. You haven't forgiven
Right.
him.
Do we ever truly forget? I mean, so I hear all of the cliches, but when a man has cheated on you, number one, you begin to wonder, first thing, whether we want to say it or not, what was I not doing that made you need to or be susceptible to another female? We all think it, whether it go in and out our head, we
Yeah,
all
but
think
see,
it.
also
And even
with
though
men,
cheating
it's
ain't got
also-
nothing to do with us, we think
It's still a
it's
thrill of
about
the
us.
hunt. They like the thrill of the hunt. Bottom line, men love the thrill of the hunt.
So then
It's
why
that spice of
stay?
taste.
Because he's gonna want to hunt again.
Who said that he was 100? He was my 100.
But that's not the question. That's shifting it, and that's what I think so many of us do
How is
in the
it shifting?
situation. So,
We can't.
so Keisha, so does it matter if you're cheating? If they cheat, does that make it easier to forgive them? Like, oh well, I was doing it, so it's cool. I give you a pass.
Who got caught is the question. I'm just saying, who got caught?
Let Keisha ask.
I'm sorry, Keisha.
So Keisha, do it matter if you was doing your thing? You ain't get caught. He don't know you was doing your thing, but
Right, because I'm smooth with it, so no, I'm not going to
because
get
you
caught.
cheat at her.
Hey,
Right. Because I'm not going to change. You going to slip up somewhere that I'm not going to slip up.
That's right.
We know how men get caught up, but my point is, would you be more willing to give a pass on the cheating
If we were both doing it,
if you both were doing it?
no.
Hell no, he got caught
No.
on me.
So tell me, since y'all believe it, I don't believe. I done tried it, and it's too much work for me. And I'm talking about it's too much work to forgive,
Okay.
because it requires you to get up every day with the mindset, I'm not gonna dwell on that. I'm not gonna think about it. I ain't got time for that. So my question to y'all is, because I can't answer it, what can they do to regain trust or to get into a status where y'all can move forward?
That's
'Cause
where the
I
problem
don't
comes in though, because, you know, if he really wants to make it work, he's called, he wants to, you know, he's cheated or whatever, he's gonna always be on eggshells. And past experience
He
for me
should be.
personally, he should be.
He should
But
be.
here's the thing, he ain't gonna be happy. And then you ain't gonna be happy.
That's my
And
point.
then he's not, he gonna be
That's-
like, oh,
that's
I
something-
gotta, he gonna be out with his boys, not on nothing, but because he not gonna even be able to enjoy himself. Because
You
he's
didn't hit
gonna
your
be
2-hour
out.
limit.
Here's the thing.
Check in,
So
bro.
that's
You
what
need to
happens.
check in.
That's what happens in the interim. Then he's like, fuck this.
Right.
I
It
can't
becomes
do
too
that
much
shit.
work.
I
And then you
disagree.
have to
I
bring that
disagree.
shit home.
I
It's-
disagree for the simple reason that if we are establishing that we're going to work on it from this point,
Right.
that means everything else that we
No.
went through and have acknowledged in
Oh,
the
that's
past
the
is
bullshit.
going to
That's
have
true.
to be forgiven.
Okay.
Now, when we move forward, then what's going to happen is you can be out with your boys, you go right ahead. But in order for me to say that I can trust you and that you can trust me, if you say that's where you at, I'm taking you for your word. Your words and your actions have to equate. If they don't, then once again, when you break it again for the second
I
time,
call bull. Sam,
I'm out.
come on.
I disagree.
stand
I
and take it.
disagree.
Right. I disagree with that
Because
too.
I done been on both ends of the stick. I done did it, and it's been done to me. And what I can say is that even though I say, okay, I forgive you, and I try my best, when you say you out with your boy, when you say you gotta
It's gonna
drop
pop in your
Missy out,
mind.
I know the pattern now.
But
In
you gotta-
hindsight,
but
I
then-
look back.
And in
So,
your heart, you have not
You have
forgiven.
forgiven.
So,
And you
yeah,
are
so,
beating
wait,
that
wait,
man
wait,
up.
wait, let me
all the
okay,
time.
I have not forgiven. So at that point, like Nikki was saying, you might move forward, but you got to figure out another way because that ain't gonna work. It's gonna always be in the back of your head. I don't think
But it's for you
that
to
you
figure
can
out.
clean your
Okay, so wait,
shit up
so wait.
and just be like, okay.
So
I
let's
believe everything
hear from Sandy. So you
But you have to
disagree.
make it up in your mind that you have really forgiven him.
Right.
You can't say, baby, I forgive you, and then every time he do something, you thinking, oh, he doing this again.
I disagree.
Oh, he's doing that again.
So-
you haven't truly forgiven
disagree.
him
I
because
forgave
you
him.
constantly accusing that man
Right.
while he's trying to rebuild a relationship.
So let me.
I
So
disagree.
wait. So
I
let
disagree.
me step in and agree with Don in the terms of if I smack you, Sandy, and you forgive me, does that mean you won't flinch if I get into the position to smack you again?
Exactly.
Oh, I'm gonna be prepared.
Exactly. That's all she's
That's what I'm
saying
saying.
But I'm just saying, it's,
once
it's
you have
in your
shown
own
But
heart.
not for me.
But wait. But
If you
what I'm
know you
saying, all I'm
can't
saying.
handle it, then you move on.
No, it's not that I can't handle it. It's like this. I forgive you. I have to forgive you. I have to forgive you for me. I can't harbor because
Right.
it'll manifest into some bitter
Right.
ass shit, and I'll be a lonely ass old woman. Don't nobody want because I don't trust nobody, and all that other shit that comes along with it. So I forgive you,
But-
but that does not mean that if you cheat on me. And let's just say it's a relationship, and this is not me per se, but let's just say it's a relationship where he got really involved with this other woman, and I found out about it. If I forgive you, I'm never going to be able to say that you won't talk to this woman again. I don't give a fuck what you do. You can do all the proving in the world, and you can be trustworthy. But in my mind, it's gonna always be there. Now, how I handle that is different. But forgiving is just the first step. You don't forgive this shit. You
And
just
You
forgive
know
it.
what it is? It's not only forgiveness. You have to get past. Once you forgive him, you have to get past that insecurity.
But
But
So
that doesn't mean that I'm going to
wait.
let it show.
Like
Hold on.
you
And I
said.
want to say too, that doesn't mean that every time I feel that way, I'm going to be like, nigga, what you doing? It's just,
But you're gonna
it's
feel
that
that type of
feeling.
way.
But wait.
It's that feeling.
So
Wait,
you
let
gotta
me
learn how to
just-
handle it.
when you just walk away and just be done with them, you know it's nothing there. You feeling
Right.
this kind of way about
Right.
it.
That's it.
Because in
It's
essence,
just to walk away.
But both ways you can still forgive. It whether you stay or whether you
Right.
leave. It's
Forgiveness
the
is something
giving
for
thing
you,
is
not for
something
them.
else.
Right.
The whole trusting thing is a totally different thing. I forgive my brother for what he did to me, but I don't let that nigga in my house by himself.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? I love him to death. I'll do anything for him, but he can't come in my house, not by himself.
So let's talk about that. So let's be real. Let's not talk about that therapy stuff because we've all been cheated on. And if we honestly look inside, it was hard to move forward in terms of regular day-to-day stuff because eventually y'all both are gonna get comfortable enough when we fall back into our patterns.
I disagree. I seriously disagree.
So
That's not
tell
what
me,
I'm saying.
tell me that you feel that you can move forward and that man can do things, and regardless of the choice you make, I'm not talking about choosing to not address it. You never gonna feel no kind of way about him cheating. Never.
I've accepted what happened.
Doesn't matter that you accept it.
No,
I'm
no,
talking
no.
about feelings. Let's talk
Okay,
about how you
but,
feel.
okay, again, if I've accepted the fact that one, he cheated on me, two, I have to forgive him, me, the situation that occurred, and move on. I'm relying within myself to pick myself up and to move on from it. Because if I don't, I'm gonna stand there and harbor the feelings. And each time I see you or each time I'm with you, I'm gonna have doubts. Why should I have a doubt? Why?
They put the doubt there. See, this is my thing.
But see,
I wasn't
There's no
insecure
there's
until
no
you- but listen,
100% perfect person.
it's not
People
about being
fuck up all the
perfect,
time.
but when you show me to the level by which you can betray me, I know what you're capable of. I know what you're capable of doing.
We all
and-
capable of making a big
Right.
cake,
But
that's
you
different.
did it, and this is my thing. I can't be any better in a relationship than I was prior to you cheating. So there's nothing I can do to make you not cheat again. And I'm just.
But that's
I'm
not on
simply-
you. That's on him.
Exactly, which means I chose wrong.
Then
That's
you
what I
chose
think.
wrong.
That just
Well,
means
if you
I
can't
chose
get
You
past
wrong.
it, then you
didn't
move on.
choose wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
You move
I'm
on.
saying
If
we
you can't
waste
get past it.
valuable time
I
staying in
disagree.
relationships when you're never going to truly be. Now you can make a choice.
Then what's the point of
To
being in a
dwell in-
relationship then?
You can make a choice to dwell, because everybody doesn't have to cheat. It's not saying that people won't have betrayal. And I think that's a lie when we say everybody cheats. Everybody don't have to cheat
Well,
in
you
the
know
relationship
what?
they
A
in.
relationship is just like a marriage, for better or
Or
for worse. Either you're
Yeah,
gonna
well,
get
if I
past
ain't
it and
decide
move
better or
on,
worse than
or
that, no.
you're gonna
But there's
accept.
no white
what he
picket
put on the
fence when it
table.
comes to cheating.
Even in marriage, I don't have to stay because you
No, that's your
cheated.
choice. That's your choice.
That ain't worse. That ain't what they meant when they said
But
worse.
that
That's
is
not
your-
the decision,
that's
because it
your
says
choice.
leaving all others, forsaking all others, and you broke that vow. So once you break that vow, none of the
Okay,
other
but
vows.
But let me play
apply.
devil's advocate.
None of the other vows.
After, so if you can't move on, well, you can't accept him cheating and you're gonna move on,
Right.
how is this gonna affect your next relationship? You can't trust him. Your heart is messed up. How you gonna trust the next
How
guy?
does it feel when you try to go back and try to trust and it gets betrayed by the same person again? That's when we get bitter and upset and can't trust
But we
anybody.
can't
But
let
we gonna talk
that
about that
destroy us.
on the
We
next
have to move on.
episode of Lady Life.
Yes, we are going to continue this.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Here comes the shot talk.